What's up, guys? So today I am going to try cooking some cornbread. I have not made cornbread before, but I'm a huge fan. I actually found a recipe for maple syrup cornbread, which I'm pretty excited about because Laura and I do not eat anything with refined sugars. So let's see how it turns out. So a couple ingredients for this one: all-purpose flour, yellow cornmeal, baking powder, salt, 1 egg, maple syrup, butter, and some buttermilk. First thing you're going to want to do is start preheating your oven. You want to bring it up to 400 degrees. So your first step is to grab a large mixing bowl. You're going to want to add your 1 cup of cornmeal, your 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and your 1 teaspoon of salt. And then to that, you're going to want to add your 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Now that we've completely mixed this, we can move on to our wet ingredients. Next step is to cut 3 tablespoons of butter, which you're going to want to put in the microwave for about 20 seconds till it's melted. If your butter's melted, you can add it to the mix. Once again, guys, it's time to whisk. The last ingredient you want to add to your wet mixture will be your egg. Then whisk again. Alright guys, now that you're done with both mixtures, take your wet mixture and drop it into your dry mixture. Alright guys, once you've mixed it for a couple minutes, it gets really thick and clumpy, and I think that means it's ready to go in the baking pan. So the recipe calls for me to use some of this cooking spray onto this non-stick pan so that the cornbread doesn't get stuck to it. I personally am a big fan of just using plain old butter. Put the butter all on the bottom, around the edges, and it's going to leave it nice and crispy and delicious on the outside. Alright guys, once you're done putting the entire mixture into the baking pan, definitely spread it out all the way through so that you don't leave anything around the edges, and then you're also going to want to make it nice and flat on the top so that you got a nice even bake on your cornbread. Alright guys, all the hard work is done. Your cornbread is finally ready to go. Make sure your oven is preheated at 400 degrees. Just pop that bad boy in. When it's about time for it to be done, go ahead and take it out of the oven. Now you got to make sure it's baked all the way through, so grab a toothpick, put it through the center. If it comes out clean, which it did, it's done. So since you buttered this, all you have to do is flip it upside down onto a plate and it should come clean off. Looks pretty yummy. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's sweet, but not overly sweet like some cornbreads you have, like at restaurants. Guys, if you try this at home, let me know how it comes out. I cooked mine for 16 minutes at 400 degrees. Excuse me, I'm talking with my mouth full. You know, let me know how you like it. It's pretty moist. It's not dry. A lot of times you make cornbread, or I've never made it, but a lot of people make cornbread and it comes out kind of dry. I've had it at restaurants like that too. So just let me know how you like it. And, you know, this has been this episode of I Snap You Cook. So I hope you enjoyed, and come back next time.